Okay, what if I told you that the biggest productivity breakthroughs of the 21st century aren't new at all? Today, we're basically going on a treasure hunt for some ancient secrets to getting more done. And believe it or not, they're hidden in the daily routines of strategists, philosophers, and queens who literally shaped the world. Does this look familiar? I mean, your calendar is just a wall of color-coded blocks, your inbox is an absolute monster, and that big goal you're chasing, it feels like it's always just out of reach. It's that classic feeling of modern chaos, and let's be honest, it is exhausting. But here's the crazy part. The solution isn't some new app you have to download or some complicated life hack. No, the real answer has been waiting for us for over 2,000 years. It was mastered by people who dealt with chaos on a scale we can't even imagine. So our first stop is ancient India, where we meet a guy named Chanakya. This man wasn't just a strategist, he was an empire builder. He operated in a world of constant, high-stakes chaos, so if anyone knew how to cut through all the noise to get massive things done, it was him. Chanakya's secret weapon was something he called ruthless clarity. Every single morning, he'd ask himself this one powerful question. He wasn't trying to do everything. He was totally obsessed with finding the one thing, that single domino that would create the most leverage and push the entire empire forward. And to tackle those huge, terrifying goals, he used the classic divide and conquer method. You start with that big, intimidating dream, right? Let's say launching a startup. Then you just break it down into smaller missions, like research the market, then test the idea, then build a really simple version. You just execute one little step at a time, and you let those small, satisfying wins build the momentum you need for that huge victory. So how can we use this today? It's actually super simple. First, every single morning, figure out your number one priority. Then, and this part is absolutely crucial, you protect your best, most energetic hour of the day just for that one task. And finally, remember that you're not building your empire alone. Build your tribe, find someone to hold you accountable, and seriously, don't be afraid to ask for help. All right, now we're going to journey to ancient Greece to meet our next mentor, Aristotle. This guy wasn't just a philosopher with his head in the clouds. He was a scientist, a teacher to kings, and a total master of turning knowledge into actual real-world action. For Aristotle, the secret to being excellent wasn't about waiting for some random bolt of lightning or a flash of genius. It was all about habit. He just knew that consistency beats intensity every single time. Greatness was something you built, piece by piece, through your daily routines. And this thinking leads to a huge shift in your mindset. We have to stop asking, how do I get more stuff done? And start asking the Aristotle question, what is actually worth doing in the first place? It's such a powerful filter. Before you start any task, just ask yourself, does this really push me toward my most important goal? That's how you cut out all the junk and double down on what truly makes an impact. And finally, we turn to Cleopatra. I mean, she ruled Egypt under unimaginable pressure, navigating a world of political backstabbing and war. Her power didn't just come from her title. It came from her incredibly sharp and focused mind. Cleopatra was a master of what we now call emotional intelligence. The ability to understand and influence people. She built alliances and turned her rivals into partners, not by using force, but with her sharp, strategic thinking and her uncanny ability to stay calm when everyone else was panicking. Her modern toolkit is so relevant for us right now. First, work on that emotional intelligence. In meetings, just try to listen more than you speak. Your goal is to respond thoughtfully, not just react emotionally. And second, create sacred spaces for deep work. Cleopatra had private chambers to strategize. You can block off 1 hour a day, turn off the phone, shut the door. It is amazing how 30 minutes of pure, uninterrupted focus can achieve more than an entire day of distracted multitasking. Okay, so we've met our 3 ancient mentors. Now for the fun part. Let's pull all of this incredible wisdom together into one system you can start using like today. So here's how it all fits together like a perfect puzzle. Chanakya gives us the what, our single most important priority for the day. Aristotle gives us the why, the filter to make sure that priority is truly worth our energy. And Cleopatra, she gives us the how, that undistracted, deep focus we need to actually get it done. Let's see how this works with a modern goal, like launching a side hustle. So you'd use Chanakya's wisdom to pick one clear mission and then break it down into weekly sprints. You'd apply Aristotle's philosophy by sticking to daily rituals and constantly asking if each little task is high impact. And finally, you channel Cleopatra by guarding 1 hour of deep work every single day to make real progress. See how they all work together? It's brilliant. So here's my challenge to you. You've seen the toolkit, you get the principles. Which of these powerful tactics are you going to steal first? Is it going to be Chanakya's daily priority, Aristotle's intentional questioning, or Cleopatra's sacred hour of focus? Look, the tools to win have been right here for thousands of years. Now it's your turn to pick them up and use them.